So find your chair, our prop, right? Our chair prop. Good. And have your feet planted on the floor. And immediately as you sit down, notice your posture. Yeah, are you sitting up nice and tall or are you slumped forward? Yeah, so lift that heart, bring the shoulders just gently back and down. And it's helpful sometimes for our shoulders to have hands on our lap. And let's just start to shake our hands. All right, and flop your hands around. So on this weekend of the birthday of our nation, we'll do our own fireworks. Yeah. Hopefully everybody will be safe. But sending out love and energy to all the firefighters, the thousands of them out there that are trying to help us and relax. Good. And now we're going to flick our fingers like fireworks. Yeah. And we're going to just sort of make little circles, opposite circles. Yeah. So we can make our own celebratory fireworks and then make your circles a little bit bigger. Yeah. Maybe even bigger. Send them out, send all the little blessings and celebration out to everyone. And now start to make your circle smaller. And make it a little smaller. And again, shake up your hands, sending out our light and our sparkle out to everybody. Good. And relax. You know, one of the things we don't think of, I just got a email from or a text from a friend, and it says, you know, before you do this, and it showed a picture of fireworks going off, think of them. And it showed pictures of the little birds and the owls and the animals. And, you know, if you have a dog, or I don't know about cats, but they don't like that booming, that banging, right, of that. And so it does, you know, let alone our veterans and, you know, people with PTSD. So just sending out some love to them. And fortunately, it's a short period of time. And there's no right or wrong, but hopefully we'll be protected with our dryness, with people maybe deciding not to do that this year. Okay, so now let's just move our arms up and down here. Just, yeah, up and down. And should actually just move the body around. Close your eyes, just move the body, stretch it. Yes, notice where you might be holding some tension and start allowing the tension to release. Good. Bringing your hands onto your lap, flipping your palms up. Now bringing your fingers in. So we're going to sit quiet for a little bit, come into our space. So we're bringing our fingers in, our thumbs are still out. And you're going to bring your knuckles or your fingers, the tops of your fingers together and just rest them on your lap. And then you're going to take your thumbs and just gently touch the pads of your thumbs together. Yeah, good. And now, again, just get your nice, gentle, tall spine and close your eyes. Good. We're going to take 3 humming breaths, Bhramari breath. Bhramari breath helps us to just relax our central nervous system. And when we're relaxed, we get more sleep. We get, you know, better digestion. We just feel better. And then we can have space for compassion and love, right? All right, so let's take a nice big breath in through the nose. And first we're gonna just sigh your breath out. So this mudra that we're in with our hands is at balancing. It's, you know, left, right, it's male, female. Let's take another breath in and let it go. It's yin and yang. Yeah, so finding balance. And now we're going to take a breath in through the nose. And we're going to hum the breath out. And hum as long as you can, just making a humming sound like a bee. And relax. Now see if you can gently feel the pulse in your thumbs. Yeah, maybe you do, maybe you don't. Maybe you experiment with pressing in just a little bit, or maybe you're pressing too hard and letting go a little bit. And see if you can just observe a gentle little pulse in your thumbs. And now let's take another breath in through the nose and hum it out. And one more breath in. Humming the breath out as long as you can. And then release the breath. Again, observe to see if you can feel the gentle pulse in your thumbs. Again, maybe you do, maybe you don't. Just something to play with. And just reminding us that our heart beats, but also our body beats. Yes. And now release the mudra. Just bring your palms up on your lap. Good. And now, with eyes still closed, let's gently bring our hands into prayer position. Anjali Mudra. This Anjali Mudra means that we usually say namaste in this mudra, and that means just the light and love in me honors the light and love in you. Yes, sending out love. Again, compassion, peace, faith, and healing to our globe, our entire globe. Good. Now start to rub your palms together gently. And then gently cup your hands over your face. Fingertips just rest on your forehead. And then when you're feeling ready, you can gently flutter the eyes open into your head. And you see little light filtering in through your fingers and the sides of your hands. And then you can release your hands onto your lap. And these little things help us to hone our awareness, right? Just being aware of where we are in space right now. Yes, again, we're most happy and we're most functional when we are in the present moment. Yeah, good. That's when we can give our 100% to anything that we do. Good. Okay, so let's just start to move the body, find your posture. Let's take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Good. Relax your shoulders. Just let your shoulders melt down your back. Good. And then roll your chin up to the right shoulder. And then bring it down. And roll your chin up to the left shoulder. And drop it down to your chest. Good. Let's do a couple circles. Inhale, bring the chin up to the right shoulder and up towards the sky. And over to the other side as you exhale. And down. Again, you can soften your gaze, relax your eyes as you circle. Next time that your chin comes down to your chest, pause. And then reverse, go the opposite way with your circles. Making a circle with your chin in front of your throat. One more. It's time that your chin comes down. Again, pause here. Press down into your feet. Slowly lift your head back up. Good. Take a nice big deep breath in. And let it go. Ah, big sigh. Yeah, your sigh. Big sigh is your friend. Yeah. And now shoulders. So inhale, press into your feet. Lift your shoulders up. Stretch your spine. Stretch your ribs. Exhale, relax. And now bring your shoulders forward and up as you inhale all through your nose, back and down. Yeah. Forward and up. It's ever so important to breathe in and out of our nose when we can. Yeah. Because it filters the air. And here, at this moment in time, with all the smoke and things that we're breathing in, going through your nose helps just a little bit maybe, right? Because it filters the air with all the little membranes and the hairs in your nose. Relax. Yeah, good. All right. So nice big breath in. Relax the right arm down. Good. Take a breath in. Add an exhale breath. Now drop your left ear to your left shoulder. And on an inhale breath, raise your right arm, bring your palm up, raise your right arm straight up towards the sky. Yeah. Take a breath here. As you exhale, stretch your right fingertips like you want to touch the ceiling. Good. Let's bring a smile to our face. We're so fortunate to be in class, to be yogis, to be meditators. Yeah. And now lift your fingers up, those right fingers up as you lift your head up. And then exhale, just release that right arm down. Let it float through space. And relax. Good. Take a breath in. And now exhale, bring your left ear to your left, no, opposite. So right ear to right shoulder. Relax your left arm down. Turn your palm out. Good. On an inhale breath, press into your feet. Reach your left arm straight up towards the sky. Good. Then take a breath in. As you exhale again, stretch. You can even press into your feet to reach those left fingertips up towards the sky. Yes. Breathe. 2. Good. And now on an inhale breath, reach your left fingertips up to bring your head back up. And exhale, release and relax your left arm through space as it floats down. Good. And now shake it out. Wiggle out your shoulders. Yeah, just shake out the body. Let's bring our hands into prayer position. Lift our elbows up. Good. Take a breath in. As you exhale, draw your fingertips in towards your chest. Good. Yes. And now taking your fingertips from that heart space, take a breath in, lift the fingers up. Exhale, bring the fingers out, forward, and maybe down a little bit. So sending out the love that we have in our heart space to the world, to our nation and the world. Inhale up, exhale, bring them in. See if you can drop your fingers a little further down. And then inhale up. And fingers forward and down. Last one here, up. Give it your 100%. How far can you be allowed? Will your body allow you to go? And inhale up and exhale forward and down. Yeah. And fingers back up, relax the hands. And let's just move the hands, the fists, the wrists. Good. Shake out the hands. Good. We're going to do our fireworks in opposite direction now of what we did when we started. So flicking your fingers, making a little bit bigger circles, even bigger circles. Yeah. Pause and then make smaller circles. Same way. Smaller circles. And smaller circles. Again, sending out your sparkle to the world. Yes, each and every one of us are healers for our world. Yes, sending out again that energy that helps people, not only us, but people around us. I say that all the time. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to again come back to our heart space here. Hands come into prayer position. Good. And on an inhale breath, we're going to reach your arms just gently forward and out. Lift your heart, look up. Open up your heart. And exhale, bring your arms in and give yourself a hug. Yeah, good. And again, inhale, fan out with the heart. Big breath, taking as much breath as you can. And exhale, hug in, maybe the opposite arm on top. Drop the head. Good. And one more inhale, reach out, look up, and exhale, curl in. Good. Take a breath in. As you exhale, relax your hands down onto your lap, press into your feet, and lift your heart. Lift your head. Yeah. Coming into a little bit stretchy for our upper back, or we'll come into a thread the needle. Yeah. So take a breath in. As you exhale, lean forward just a little bit. Relax your right arm down. Good. On an inhale breath, reach your right arm out to the side. And as you exhale, bend the elbow, bring the palm up, and slide your arm behind this left arm that's on your leg. Yeah. And then the right fingers start to reach out towards the side wall. Take a breath. As you exhale, see if you can drop your right shoulder towards your right knee and stretch that right arm fingers a little more towards that left wall. You can look to the left as well and breathe. So this is giving us a nice stretch in that upper back, that thoracic area of our back. Little squeeze for our belly. Yeah, 2 and 1. Now press down into your left hand, your left palm, and your feet. As you inhale, press into those feet and hand to slowly come up, unthread the arm. Good. And release. Other side. Take a breath in and let it go. And now lean forward slightly. Left arm comes down. Inhale, float the left arm halfway up. Exhale, bend the elbow, slide that left hand behind the right. Good. Take a breath. As you exhale, see if you can drop your left shoulder towards the left knee, just to where it's comfortable, and stretch those left fingertips towards the right wall. Just take this to where, again, your body allows, and breathe. It's also squeezing out our lymphatic system underneath our arms. Yeah. 2, 1. Now press down into your right palm and your feet. As you inhale, slowly come up. Good. And release that left arm down. Let's shake it out. Just gently roll the shoulders. Again, just allowing that tension to just melt away. Yes. Good. And relax. All right. Now with the right arm, we're going to inhale, reach the right arm forward and up. Good. Take a breath in. As you exhale, bend your elbow and bring your right fingertips to the back of your shoulder blade. Here. You can take your left hand here now and sort of guide that arm, the upper arm of the right arm, to a little bit further back. Good. And then you can release the left arm down. If it's available to you, bend the left elbow and slide the back of your hand onto your sacrum. Yeah. And slide it in a little more if there's an availability in that left shoulder. And maybe start to slide your left fingertips up towards the right fingertips. Yes, it's a big opening for our shoulders. So there should be no pain. Just a little bit of a challenge. Make sure that you don't come forward with your body. Stay nice and upright. And breathe into this cow face pose. Yes. For 2. For 1. And on an exhale breath, slowly slide your left hand down your back, maybe all the way down to your chair seat. And then slide it out from behind you. Relax that left arm. And now bring the left arm out and up. Yes. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, see if you can maybe grab that elbow or the elbow here. Yeah. Good. If you can't, that's fine. Just have a little little cover over your head. Good. You have your elbow, maybe reach your arm a little bit further back. Again, take this slow, one increment at a time. Yeah, and breathe here. 2 and 1. And then slowly lift the left arm up off the hand, up off that elbow. With a bent elbow, you can release your arm down. Good. And then slowly lift that right arm up. Good. And exhale, just however it's comfortable on your shoulder. Just release that right arm. Good. And roll it out. Good. On an inhale breath, take your left hand up towards that right shoulder and give yourself a little massage. Yeah. Good work there, right shoulder and left shoulder. Yeah. Into your neck, maybe. Good. And now pause, take a big breath in. And as you exhale, with a big exhale, just let go of all the tension. Good. All right, now we're going to bring the left arm forward and up. I'm going to bend the left elbow and bring the fingertips to the back of your shoulder blade, wherever they land. I'm going to take your right hand, same thing, and see if you can reach that arm or press that right arm back just to where it's comfortable till your range of motion. Yeah, good. And then relax. And now you're going to bend the right elbow, slide the back of your hand behind your hips. And on this side, see if you can start to slide your right fingertips up towards your left fingertips. And notice the difference on either side. Yeah. Now, for me, I'm a little closer to my fingertips. I'm not quite there. If you're really open, you can interlace your fingertips. That has never been my ability, so I keep trying. Yeah, and breathe here. Good. And now as you exhale, start to slide your hand down towards the seat of your chair, your right hand, and then bring it out from behind you. Relax it. Good. And then try to keep the integrity. I was just getting a little lazy there up there. And now reach your right arm out and up and see if you can grab the elbow. Yeah. If you do have hold of the elbow, see if you can just guide that left elbow back a little bit, maybe closer to your head. Yeah. And if not, just be here, breathe. 2 and 1. Good. On your next exhale breath, release that elbow. Just let the right arm slowly float down. Good. And then slowly lift the left arm, the left hand up. Good. And exhale, relax your shoulder and slowly release that left arm. All the way down. Relax. Good. Now slide your right hand across your body into that left shoulder and give your little muscles there, your neck and your shoulder, a nice massage. Yeah, you can find the top of your shoulder. Yeah, good. And then pause, take a breath in, and on an exhale breath, just release, throw away the tension. Yeah, and relax. Now you can just wiggle again, move the body however it feels like it wants to release that tension. Good. Nice. All right. Hands on lap. Again, we can maybe scoot a little forward in your chair if you'd like. Nice tall spine. Lift the heart. Look up. And as you exhale, slide your hands to the front of your knees and drop your head. Then press into your feet. As you lift the heart, slide your hands to the top of your thighs. Reach your elbows back. Look up. And exhale, slide your hands forward, drop your head. One more. Press into your feet. Slide your hands up, reach your elbows a little further back, open up that heart space. Look up. And exhale, slide forward, drop your head. Keep your head dropped here and just start to slowly rotate your head side to side. Again, releasing any little hidden tension spots in your neck, behind your neck. Good. And then pause, press down into your feet, slowly bring your body back up. Hands to about mid-thigh. Good, take a breath in. As you exhale, hinge forward at your hips. Good. Let's bring our right elbow and forearm onto our thigh and our left. So we're just resting here, looking down between your hands at the floor. Good. Take a breath in for Cobra. As you exhale, press into your forearms as you drag your elbows back towards your hip bones. Good. So we're almost like moving that big thigh muscle back. And then on an inhale breath, press into your feet slightly and lift your heart and lift your head. And breathe. Yes, nice little stretch for the spine. Back bend, so opening for the front of the spine. And breathe for 2. And 1. On your next exhale breath, release your hands down, relax your arms from dragging back. Slide your right hand onto your thigh. Slide your left hand onto your thigh. Press down into your feet and slowly bring your body back up. Okay, moving on to a little bit more motion in our spine and mid-body. So we're going to come into our seated warrior 2 pose. Good, let's start with taking a breath in. And let it go. Maybe grab that little smile on your face. Yeah, practicing the smile mudra. Now take your right leg out to the side. Find your nice tall posture. Reach your left arm out to the side wall. Reach your right arm opposite the left arm. I love warrior 2 on a chair. It's nice, right? You feel really grounded. Good. Take a nice big breath in. As you exhale, turn your head and look down the middle right finger. And let's find our breath. Each time you exhale, notice your shoulders and see if you can relax your shoulders. Good. Relax the challenge of the arms being lifted. Good. And now let's take a big breath in. As you exhale, drop your left arm. You can hold on to the side of your chair if you'd like. Flip your right palm up for reverse warrior. On an inhale breath, press into your feet. Reach your arm up towards the sky, bending the elbow. Reach your right hand back. Maybe even land it on the back of your skull, if that feels okay. And peaceful warrior. Yes. Sometimes we need to push back a little, right? And we can do it peacefully. Now in an inhale breath, lift that right arm up off your head, up towards the sky. And exhale, watch your right hand as it floats down through space. Yeah. And good. And now bring slowly your gaze back forward, your head back forward. Bring your right hand for side angle pose onto your thigh with your palm, or palm is up. Yeah. Relax your hand, your left hand. On an inhale breath, reach your left arm out and up. And on an exhale breath, press into this right forearm for leverage and reach up and over. You can press into your left foot as you reach that left arm across towards the right. Good. And inhale, come back up. Exhale, bring the left arm halfway down. Release your right arm back into a T. Come back into our warrior 2. Turn your head, look over that left middle finger. Take a breath in and release. Relax your shoulders. Another breath in. As you exhale, release your left hand. You can grab onto your chair, flip your right palm up. On an inhale breath, lift the right arm up towards peaceful warrior. Exhale, bend the right elbow, land your hand onto your head. Inhale, lift your right hand back up towards the sky. Exhale, watch your right arm as it floats down. Good. Bring your gaze forward. Bring your forearm onto your thigh, palm up. You can do it as far or wherever it's comfortable. Inhale, lift that left arm out and up for a side angle. Exhale, press into the right forearm, press into the left foot to reach over. Inhale, slowly come back up. One more. Exhale, release that left arm halfway down. Send the right arm to a T. Look over the right middle finger. Take a breath in. Breathe out. Release that left arm to the chair. Turn the palm up on the right hand. Inhale, lift the right arm up towards the sky mindfully. Exhale, bend the right elbow. Let it land on the head. Inhale, lift the right arm hand back up. Exhale, watch as it floats down. Good. Bring your gaze back forward. Bring your right hand onto your thigh. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Big breath in. Exhale, press into that right arm and reach up and over with the left. Maybe a little further. Inhale, slowly come back up. And exhale, now the left arm all the way down. Beautiful work, beautiful work. Hands on your thighs. Good. And toe, heel, that right leg forward. We were doing so many things in that little dance. Strengthening, stretching, opening, breathing. Yes, good job. Let's take a nice big breath in. And let go of any tension that you might be holding. Yes, the exhale breath helps us to release. Yes, detoxify. Good. Now we'll do the other side. So take that left foot out. Yes, good. All right, nice tall spine. Take a breath in. Exhale it out. Slowly reach the right arm out. And then the left arm. Good. Take a breath in. As you exhale, look to the middle left finger. Good. Nice big breath in. As you exhale, let the tension out of the shoulders. Release the left arm up, back down towards your chair. The right arm. You can grab onto the chair with your right hand. Flip the left palm up. On an inhale breath, press into your feet. Lift the left arm up towards the sky. Exhale, bend the left elbow. Bring the left hand onto your head nice and lightly. Peaceful warrior. Inhale, lift the left hand back up towards the sky. Exhale, watch the left hand as it floats through space. Down towards the floor. Lift the head up and forward. Bring the left forearm onto your thigh, palm up. Good. Inhale, reach the right arm out and up. Take a breath in. Pressing into the left forearm, now reach up and over. Pressing into the right foot, stretch over to the left. Get nice and long on that right side. Good. Inhale, slowly come back up. Exhale, bring that right arm halfway down, palm down. Stretch the left arm out. Turn and gaze over the left middle finger. Take a breath in. As you exhale, release the right arm down. Again, you can hold onto your chair or just have it against your chair. Flip the left palm up. On an inhale breath, press into your feet. Reach the left arm slowly up towards the sky. Exhale, bend the left elbow. Land your hand maybe a little further back on your head. Inhale, lift the left fingertips back up towards the sky. Exhale, slowly watch the left hand float down. Good. Nice and beautifully graceful. Inhale, lift the head and bring it forward. Bringing your left forearm onto your thigh. Good, palm up. Inhale, reach the right arm out and up. Exhale, press into your forearm and your right foot to reach over. Maybe a little further. Good. Press into your feet, bring the body back up. Exhale, release that right arm halfway down. One more, palm down. Stretch left arm out. I'm looking over the left finger now. Take a breath in. Exhale, release the right arm down to your chair. Lift the left palm up. Pressing into your feet, lift the left arm up towards the sky. Exhale, bend the elbow, bring your hand to the back of your foot. Breath in. As you exhale, lift the left hand back up. Your breath. As you exhale, float that left arm down. Watch the left arm descend, the left hand descend to the floor. Lift the head a little bit up and forward. Last one. Bring your forearm onto the thigh. Good. Inhale, reach the right arm out and up. A nice big breath in. As you exhale, press into your left forearm and reach up and over. Pressing gently into that right foot to stretch over. Good. Inhale, slowly come back up. Exhale, now just let the right arm slowly float all the way down. Good. Bringing your hand onto your lap. Good. Let's take a breath in and let it go. And now heel toe slowly. That left arm parallel to the right, the left foot parallel to the right. Good. And shake it out. Beautiful, beautiful job. So much we can do sitting in our beautiful yoga chair. Yeah, roll shoulders. Good. All right. And now we're going to make our way, if you would like, to standing. Now you can remain in your chair. You're scooted forward in your chair, but we're going to slide our heels back slightly. We're going to hinge forward at our hips. Good. And on a big inhale breath, as you lift your chin, as you inhale, you're going to float your body up to a stand. So take a breath in, exhale it out, and very mindfully press into your heels, lift and lead with your chin as you slowly stand. Good. And then slowly make your way over to the back of your chair. Now we've been sitting for a little while. Yeah, good. I really wanted to share that seated asana with you. Yeah, you can do that on your own. So we did it a few times, so hopefully you can remember that one. And if not, we'll just do it in class again sometime. Yeah, roll it up and shake it out. Let's find our mountain pose. Good. All right, let's take a big breath in and breathe out. Good. Now we're just going to fly here. We're going to inhale, reach your arms out and up. Good. And exhale, turn your palms down and let your arms float down. Again, another little form of our fireworks. You can do your little firework fingertips if you want as the arms come up. And you can spread your sparkle, yes, with your fingertips as they go down. One more time, we're going to reach the arms out and up. And now we're going to pause here. We're going to interlace your hands and steeple your pointer fingers above you. Good. And then take a breath in. As you exhale, reach your fingertips, your pointer fingertips up towards the sky in Kali Mudra. So Kali Mudra helps us to, it's a mudra that helps us to release our anxiety, our depression, which invites, better sleep. It helps with insomnia. Yes, a couple breaths here. Each time you exhale, maybe you stretch up a little bit more. And a little bit more. Good. Take a breath in and exhale. Just rock over to the right a little bit. Inhale up, rock over to the left a little bit, just massaging our spine. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Come back straight up. Big breath in, and as you exhale, slowly float your Kali Mudra down to your head so you look like a little candlestick. Good. Now you can drop your pointer fingers, yes, and then bring your palms onto the top of your head and close your eyes. So a nice grounding pose. Let's take a big breath in and exhale. Relax, release the tension. And then open your eyes and slowly let your arms float down. Nice and slow. Be mindful of your shoulders. Yeah, good. And roll it out. All right. We're going to come into a little goddess pose here. So we're going to take our legs a little bit. Actually, let's do a not too wide. Let's just come a little bit wider apart. Bounce at the knees. Get nice and loose in your knees. Let's do our side to side. Yes. So inhale to one side and exhale to the other. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And slowly come back to center. Now exhaling the opposite side. Last one. And relax. Roll out the shoulders. I'm hoping you're all doing this on a daily basis. Again, that ha sound helps us to get rid of the tension, right? The worry, the burdens of life, just releasing that. Yes, good. Now, if you can go a little bit wider with the feet, I'm going to come into our goddess pose. So feet on an angle to about 20 degrees or so. Yes, nice tall spine, shoulders back and down. Let's take a breath in and let it go. Another breath in. This time as we exhale, let's see if we can just drop our pelvic floor down towards the sky, or to the sky would be amazing. To the ground. Yeah, good. Yes, so with your knees bent, there should be no discomfort. If there are, just check to see you want your knees aligned. So maybe you scoot your heels forward a little bit. Yes, maybe try to reach your thighs back just a little bit. Yes, so just play around with that. Good, maybe you need to back off a little bit. Good, once you have your legs, we're gonna bring our arms out to a T. Stretch your fingers to either side of the room. Stretch, 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 stretch. Good, and then relax and bend the elbows. Good. So lift the heart slightly, even look up slightly. Good. We're going to take some deep breaths here. So imagining a breath coming from your pelvic floor all the way to the top of your head and to the ceiling. And then as you exhale, breath comes down through the top of your head, back to the floor, through the middle of your body. Inhale, big breath in, draw it up from your pelvic floor to the top of your head and beyond. And exhale, breathe down. And each time you exhale, see if you can melt a little bit, release tension a little bit. Let's do one more. Big breath in, pelvic floor, through the spine, top of the head, ceiling, and reverse. And relax. Good. Bringing the head back forward. Take a breath in. As you exhale, release your hands down. Yes, good. Press down into your feet and slowly, very slowly, in increments, start to straighten your knees. Be kind. Yeah. And then bringing your right toes forward and your left toes forward. And maybe you can step or heel toe your feet back to hip distance apart. Let's find our mountain. Palms forward, shoulders back and down, tailbone tucked down, kneecaps lift, nice and tall. Stretch like you want to grow another inch or two. Yes, let's take a breath in and let it go. Good. And now shake it out a little bit. Yes, you can move. I mean, at this point, if you want to get a little heart rate, you can do a little march or a jog. It's a little been toasty outside, so just going to keep it cool today. But you can take it to where you want to take it. Good. Roll it out. Okay, a little bit more for your thigh. So those two poses, both that goddess pose that we just did and our chair pose, help to get our heart rate up, right? Even without moving the body a lot, because it's engaging these big muscles here. Yeah. All right, so nice tall spine. Let's take a breath in. As you exhale, just send your hips back towards the back wall. Yeah. So most of the weight on the heels of your feet here, but pressing into your toes slightly. Good. And lift your heart now and lift your gaze forward. Good. So it's like we have a little pretend stool behind us. I'm going to take a breath in and breathe out. Now engaging your belly up. See if you can reach your right arm forward. If that's feeling okay, see if you can reach your left arm. If that's feeling like too much, really tuck your belly in, or you can drop your hands back down onto your thighs. Good. Take a breath in. Exhale it out. Now, to take it, if you want, to the next level, you can reach your arms up a little bit, looking up between your hands. Big breath in. Exhale it out. Now we're going to do a little dance here. Take a breath in. As you exhale, drop your fingertips down towards the floor and reach them back like an airplane. Keeping your legs where they are, drop your fingers down towards the floor, reach them forward and up. Keep the chair. And then exhale, drop your fingers down again. Reach back, maybe a little further and up. And drop your fingers down, reach hands forward and up, and pause here for 2 breaths. You got it. And 1. Good. And now take a breath in, and as you exhale, drop your fingers down and hands onto your thighs, looking down. Good. Now press into your toes and very slowly start to straighten your knees. And then once the knees are straight, head up, chest up, and relax your arms down. Whew. Nice, right? So it's your heart rate. Let's bring our hands onto our chest. Feel your heart rate now. Remember that little pulse in your thumbs? So our whole body is pulsating. Yeah. Good. Take a breath in. And exhale, release your arms down. And we're going to make our way now to our actual chair. All right. So standing in front of the seat of your chair. Good. Take a breath in. As you exhale, send your hips back. Yeah. Pause. And then make your way down to your chair, just as it's comfortable for you. Yes. Good work. We're scooted forward in our chair still a little bit. Yeah. Arrive back on your chair. Good. Take a nice big breath in and let it go. Yeah. Another breath in. As you exhale now, hinge forward. Just going to open our hips up a little bit before we go into final relaxation. So grabbing behind your right knee now on an inhale breath, go ahead and hug your knee up into your chest. Let's do a couple circles for our little feet and reverse. Yes. And now you can just cross and land your ankle on that left upper leg above your knee. Yeah, good. And just come into your figure 4, how it's comfortable for you. What we're going to do today, because we're bringing in that love and compassion, is we're going to just have our hands at our chest in our Anjali Mudra. Good. And then if you'd like to lift your toes, you can now also be crossed at your ankles. If up top is not feeling good and you can't have a straight spine. Yeah, good. Either one. And take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, close your eyes. Good. And now take a few deep breaths. And each time you exhale, see if you can relax your leg a little bit further open. That right leg. You want to feel a little bit of an opening, a little bit of a stretch in that right hip. Yes. So just encouraging that right knee to drop just on its own through your will and your movement of the leg, not pushing. And then slowly open your eyes. Take a breath in. As you exhale, release your hands back onto your leg and just allow the leg to cross. Yes, good. Take a breath in. As you exhale, you're going to bring your hands onto your waist and turn at your waist. Bring your left forearm onto the outside of the right thigh, or your hands if you're crossed at your ankles. Bring your right palm behind your right hip. Take a breath in. As you exhale, slowly turn and look over your right shoulder. Press into your left forearm to help rotate at the waist a little further to the right if you have space. Breathe for 2 or 1. On your next exhale breath, relax your whole body. Turn your head forward, then turn your body slowly forward. Then help to uncross here. Good. And just pat or massage your legs, our thighs. You did a good job for us today. Good. Nice tall spine. Take a breath in. Exhale, hinge forward, clasp behind opposite knee. Good. On an inhale breath, hug in and circle. One direction, circle, other direction. If it's available to you to bring that ankle to the outside of on the top of the right leg, fine, or cross at your ankles. Yeah, nice tall spine. Lift the heart. Bringing your hands into Anjali Mudra at your heart. Close your eyes. Lift your left toes up towards your knee if you're up top. Take a breath in. Exhale and just try to guide that right knee, your left knee rather, towards the floor, opening up just a little bit in that hip. Yes. Breathe for 2 and 1. Opening the eyes. Good. Release the hands. Just come to cross leg or cross at the ankles if that feels better. Good. Hands on your waist. Take a breath in. Exhale, just slowly turn your waist towards the left. Yes. Bring the right forearm with the palm out onto the outside of the left thigh. Bring your left palm behind you on the seat of your chair. Take a breath in. As you exhale, press into that right forearm to turn a little bit further at your waist and then turn your gaze, your head to the left. Couple breaths here. For a nice belly massage. And as you exhale, relax everything. Slowly bring your head back forward. Slowly bring your body back forward. Good. And then unhook your leg. And again, maybe give yourself a little massage. Arms, maybe neck, shoulders. Good. Take a nice big breath in and let it go. Beautiful work today, everyone. And so let us get ready for our final relaxation. Good. Sitting all the way back into our chair. So when we resist things that are happening, even if, obviously if we don't agree with them, anytime we resist, I always liken it to those finger traps. If you've ever done those, they're, sort of straw, you put your fingers in, and the harder you pull, the tighter it gets. And that's what happens when we resist things. The more we resist, the more it stays tight and we can't escape it, right? And so when we relax is when we can just slip our fingers out. That's what meditation helps us to do, is just to relax that trap so we can release the resistance. Yes, good. So get yourself nice and comfortable, palms up, close your eyes. Good. Let's take a nice big deep breath in. And as you exhale, just imagine all the little more pieces of tension that are holding on to release. Yes, release all the little finger traps within your body. Another breath in. This time, let's hum the breath out. And just do one more at your own pace. And then relax the body. Little smile to your face. Feel your shoulders relax. Your arms. Hands. And your little firework fingers relax. Feel your heart soft. Feel your hips heavy. Feel your thighs relax. Your legs. Your feet. Your toes. Your whole body. Take a gentle breath in. And let go. Let go of all of your efforts. Let go of all of your resistance. Become aware of how you feel. Feel free to remain here for as long as you'd like, in this natural state that you are of peace and love. Should you choose to now come back into this space and time, take a breath in and breathe out. And beginning to wiggle your toes and fingers, swaying the body. Bring some gentle movement back in, but keeping that peace and contentment. And coming back to center. And bringing your hands into prayer position. Again, resting them onto your heart. And sending out that love and peace and contentment to everyone. And we'll close practice today with this. Freedom is when wants melt away. They either happen or they don't. This is liberation. When you're feeling ready and complete, you gently begin to flutter the eyes open as you lift your head. And I thank you all for coming, sharing this beautiful practice today. Have an amazing, beautiful, kind, loving rest of your weekend. Namaste.